In his remarks, Netanyahu made a point of reminding his audience that Israel is not acting alone. He said, "I remind you that an entire coalition of countries acted against them, but we are doing what no one has done before us." This reference highlights the growing international alignment against the Houthis. Over the past year, the United States, the United Kingdom, and Gulf Arab states have coordinated military and intelligence operations to curb Houthi attacks on global shipping lanes in the Red Sea, a vital corridor for international trade. Israel's decision to openly join that coalition effort signals a new level of commitment. While other countries have primarily focused on defensive measures, intercepting drones and missiles, Netanyahu's framing suggests Israel is pursuing an offensive strategy designed to decapitate the Houthis' leadership. The Prime Minister's message was consistent and unyielding. He reiterated his vow multiple times, driving home the point that Israel will not rest until the Houthis' command structure is fully dismantled. Netanyahu said, "But our promise to strike the terrorist regime even harder is being fulfilled. It's definitely being fulfilled." In a fatal blow, the IDF eliminated most of the Houthi government members and other senior officials from the military echelon. I remind you that an entire coalition of countries acted against them, but we are doing what no one has done before us, and this is just the beginning of the blow to the senior officials in Sana'a. We will reach everyone. Such categorical language leaves little room for de-escalation. It also raises questions about how far Israel is prepared to extend its military reach and what consequences this might have for the fragile geopolitical balance across the Middle East. International reaction to Netanyahu's statements has been cautious. While Western allies acknowledge the threat posed by the Houthis, there are concerns that Israel's campaign of targeted killings could inflame the situation further, potentially drawing in other actors and triggering a wider conflict. For Iran, the strikes represent a direct challenge. Tehran has invested heavily in the Houthis as part of its strategy to project power across the region. A sustained Israeli offensive could compel Iran to escalate in other arenas, perhaps through Hezbollah, or by encouraging attacks on Israeli interests worldwide. Meanwhile, humanitarian groups warn that intensified military action in Yemen risks worsening what is already one of the world's most dire humanitarian crises. The Houthis' grip on northern Yemen has long been accompanied by widespread famine, disease, and displacement. Any further destabilization, they argue, could push millions into deeper misery.